Happy birthday, Connor, you motherfucker.
Like making weird faces and shit. What's up? Welcome to Out of Nowhere, episode number 105. We're alive. Took a little while extra to get on the on tonight. Usually we're on by like 11. I don't know, 11:15, 11:20. But yeah. What the fuck just happened? What the sound just died? What the fuck? My whole sound program just goddamn collapsed. What the fuck was that about? Alright, well, whatever. Hey, anyway, I'm here with Connor from OK Babe. It's his birthday tonight. Happy birthday, you fuck.
Want me to sing for you? Beast.
I thought you weren't going to be here. I was like, no, he's out partying tonight. Like, that's...
Oh, fuck that shit. I want to be here.
He didn't want to miss it. I'm just happy that Connor's below me. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Look below at the picture. He's below me.
You said Connor below me. You just told him
the story. How I got penetrated.
Yeah. Dude, you said below. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm not.
Below me.
Below me. You know, Mr. Birthday Boy, how's it feel to be 21 again?
I wish I had more booze in the house.
Look at the chat going nuts with those birthday wishes. Yeah, I had to makeshift a balloon gift for you earlier, but the animated portion of it didn't come out. So I'm like, I'll just throw my shitty Photoshop picture up for you.
So many fucking balloons and confetti. I look like I'm in a gay parade.
That's right.
Jesus Christ.
It is Pride Month.
Yeah, damn. Right.
I'll throw you a gay pride parade anytime you want.
Is it a private one?
And the male strippers.
That'd be hot. That'd be hot.
Tassels and all.
That'd be hot as hell.
As long as you don't plan on staying at the Sheraton Hotel, you're good.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
I'm getting asked a lot by a lot of people, am I going to Starcast? And I am not. So just a real quick, I mean, like, they have a lot of DMs, a lot of messages, a lot of emails. I'm not going to Starcast. It's too much money. Too much money. Apparently, some people got like stuff paid for them and stuff like that. So I don't know if that's the case with it. But like, I
heard that as well.
But even like. Even some of the other wrestling podcasts that got almost everything paid for them, they still had to pay for like flights, I guess, or something, or whatever. So, but I would have to pay for. I'd have to pay for a table as well. So,
I mean, I'm better off waiting to WrestleCon because wasn't WrestleCon like really cheap? Like it was like $200 or something. It wasn't that much, so I'd rather wait for that.
I always thought WrestleCon was like maybe like $300 or a table or $500, but I don't know. It's maybe not though. But this is that. This is about that too. This is like it's a lot for a table and to be flown in there. You know, all that stuff.
WrestleCon, you just don't get anything off the door. You don't get, that's how they manage. So they do it cheaper for tables.
Yeah.
Which is nice. That's the way it should be done. You don't get a cover charge portion like some places, but you get in there. That's all that matters. Get the people in there.
WrestleCon, here we come.
Yeah, I mean that's why I'm so stoked about Guardian Con. I wish I could go there because they're doing all gaming coverage and stuff, but everything's for St. Jude's. So well, that's how it should be done. You get anybody you can in the door, and then worry about the rest later.
I just probably won't cover all in, you assholes. So fuck you. they're
not like it's a big deal or anything,
dude. When you hear about the people that some of the podcasts and YouTubers that they're paying to come out there, you'd want to throw up. Like when you hear about who the people are that they're paying for. So now I'm not happy with All In. Now I'm mad at Starcast. So
well, you already weren't huge on Cody anyway, so
yeah. So it looks like Cody Rhodes
I
is
really
becoming,
love any lost any of that one.
Yeah, shock factor's out the window, man.
Yeah. So that's what I said. Let's just wait for WrestleCon, or I'll keep working on trying to do maybe your own thing.
Yeah, Cody, you thought shock factor was out the window, but I got something shocking to tell you. You fucking goddamn cocksucker.
Gonna have a meet and greet this Saturday at the local Stop and Shop from 2:07 to 2:14.
Your fucking kid's gonna look like D Moon, motherfucker. All right.
Oh, that's great.
Oh my god.
You fucking peasant shithead!
The D Moon.
Fucking shock factors out the window. How about that for shocking? You fuck your. How about your wife can't wrestle worth a shit?
I smell a t-shirt coming.
You smell a t-shirt coming?
Shock factor out the window.
Yeah, dude. It's just like it's his fucking mantra now. It's like his saying.
But do the shock.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking horny. Oh my god,
here we
I'm
go.
so fucking horny.
Oh my god,
I'm so fucking horny.
Time.
Happy fucking
Makes
birthday.
sense.
Holy
my god,
shit.
so fucking horny.
There's a
Oh
ton
my
of
god,
you shit.
so horny. Oh my god, so horny. Happy birthday. Oh, honey, honey, honey. Donation time. Put it in my round bum.
Yeah. Favorite part.
Happy birthday, Connor. Sup, Joe and Jake.
Sup?
This is
The fuck? What the hell?
This is what? This is what?
Oh my god, what was he gonna say? What in the world? This is.
What was it?
You say this is war. This is war.
You just ruined Connor's birthday. My
What
God.
the fuck?
What the fuck was that about? Why did
This
that shut
is-
up? Oh my god, no. I need to know.
I'm a curse.
Can I play that again? Like,
Oh my god, I'm
Yeah.
so fucking horny.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
you
I'm
can-
so fucking horny. Oh my god, I'm so fucking horny. Happy fucking birthday.
birthday.
Oh my god, so fucking horny. Oh
by the
my
way, there was a super chat. I'll get that. I know we missed it.
honey. Happy birthday. Oh, honey, honey, honey. Donation time. Put it in my round bum.
Russia hacked you.
Happy birthday, Connor. Sup, Joe and Jake. This is War Out of Nowhere.
Yeah.
Hey.
Fuck yeah, this is war out of nowhere. He was right. This is war. Bry Guy, thank you, Bry Guy. And just joshing, I think that's YouTube, I guess. Just joshing YouTube or just joshing YT, either way. Love the channel, Joe. Keep up the great work. Thank you.
Super Chat Party.
TB Jammer.
I'm still laughing at the racist caller from Monday night.
Dude, that was weird, man. It was, and I don't because I don't get all SJW ever usually, but TB Jammer, thank you for the donation, man. I don't get all like social justice warrior or like, oh my god, maybe you're a racist or whatever. But dude, this guy called Connor. I don't know if you heard all my review, but this guy called. He was like, Jake, do you remember what he said? He was just kind of like, dude, I don't know about you, Cronin, but clearly something's going on in the WWE. Like, with this agenda. It's just like Star Wars.
Yeah.
He was like with the gender and race or whatever, and when we were like, okay, what do you mean? But I was there with him on the gender thing, like how they push the women a little too much, like with all the women stuff, like just let them have matches. But like he was like the race thing with all these Japanese type people and all everything else, like it's not basically like it's not white or whatever. Like clearly there's a big agenda, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, I mean, like, because was
that like the same guy who called on this show and was like talking about like something his brother's cousin did? Remember that like a while back? He was just talking about, like,
yeah,
random shit.
Yeah.
We're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, that was Dan, that Dan Kennedy guy. That's the same guy who was like, I want to be on Monetize This, and I was like, well, dude, I don't know if you can handle it. He's like, I can deal with anything.
I can definitely handle it.
Oh yeah, we raped your mother, and he's like, oh. it's that guy. That's his brother. That he told this story. He's like, the school is bullshit. My brother only said the N-word a little bit. Like it was like
just a couple times.
Yeah. I'm just laughing at we raped your mother. Oh.
Brian in the chat says 2 wongs don't make a right. You know. And
my god. Oh my god. Like, but yeah, this guy it was just weird. He was like, clearly there's agenda against. I'm like, I don't know. Normally I'm there with you with anybody on the whatever. But it was just
some of it makes sense, but that was just.
It was a real. I thought it was a pretty like. It was quite the stretch, and it was weird. Like the guy just sounded like he was like, "What's with all these Asians and everything?" And I'm like, "Well, Bobby Lashley's like a fucking loser." Like I mean, like I don't know, like what the agenda is to make black people look like idiots, like because that's what fucking.
I love wrestling fans sometimes.
That's what BobbyLashley is. Like,
hey,
suck
Joe,
his dick.
real quick,
Suck his dick
before you hang up.
I'm not going to hang up. Take it easy. But I might if you keep doing that. What's up? What's up, Dan? What's up?
The week of October 4th is my birthday. Can I take Tommy's thought on Monetize This for that?
Possibly.
And then like put you on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? You got it. You got his spot, bro. Call up on your birthday. I'll fucking put you on if you're gonna be like that the whole show. But you're gonna get fucking ranked on, Dan. You're gonna take Dan. You're gonna take the fucking you're gonna be in the bitch position. You know what I mean? You're gonna get whipped, Dan.
No. I mean, Justin Bailey and all your other friends can dish it out. I can dish it right back.
Oh yeah, I like this guy.
All right. Well, guess what? I raped your mother.
Whoa.
Oh, that's great. I can fucking right back, man.
My mother has MS.
My mother has MS. The fucking asshole. Oh my Christ, dude. Maybe
that's great stuff.
He was like, he's just dead serious. Like, I raped your mother.
Oh.
Whoa. My mother has MS. My mother has MS.
The fuck?
Shock factor's out the window, Cody, you fucking bleach blonde cocksucker. Oh, Jesus. Man.
Oh.
Where is that? Why don't I have that clip? Why don't I have that clipped yet? Did I not clip that last week? We gotta have shock factors out the window. Like that's.
I thought you did, but I guess not. Maybe not.
No. Where is that clip of him being interviewed?
What did you just say?
Yeah, it was about Vince Russo, right?
Yeah, dude, I think the guy took the interview down.
Hold on, let me see if I can help you find it.
Connor's gonna work his magic.
I can't believe it. I'm looking at
little magic I have.
I don't. I am so beside myself right now. Hey, we got a caller on the phone. 856. What's up? While we look for this clip.
Got it.
Oh wow! Why the fuck can't I find it right now? What's up, 856?
It's not the same. It's not the same clip. I mean, the same exact one, but you'll see. In the meantime, let me see if I can find a better quality one.
It was the guy who interviewed him put it up. It was a great quality, everything. Like, why did
he must have gotten it down, taken it down.
What the hell?
That or Cody realized he sounded like a friggin' putz.
He sounded like a putz. Yeah, go ahead. 856. Sorry.
You are now.
It's Luke Rojas.
Ah, Mr. Rojas.
What's going on, Luke?
You sound like shit. You sound all broken up and shit, Luke. Where are you calling from? Vietnam?
Oh, sorry. I had moved my phone around. I'm sorry. But better now?
Not really. You still,
Nah, you sound like Cody Rhodes' hair. You sound like Cody Rhodes' hair. Like, help me, cut me.
All right, I'll call.
Oh, my God. All right, let's see if we can hear this.
So I needed to make that clear, and I tried to be as...
Oh, you know what? This is terrible. You know what? Didn't I play it last week on the show?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
or 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. I just that was the only one I could find of the actual footage. It's
Wait,
obviously not as good as the last one.
I played this 2 weeks ago. I didn't play it at all last week.
Unless I missed it. I wasn't on the show last week with you guys.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
So it was 2 weeks ago then.
Well,
it
we
wasn't
gotta go
last
find
week
it.
then. I thought it was, though. Time flies. Jesus.
What are we on 105? So it would be 103?
103, yeah, I'm on it now. You know that
I know we covered it in like the middle extensively, so
I can't believe that it's gone, dude. I really can't believe that that got taken down.
I wouldn't be surprised. Vince Russo took it and just ran with the thing, so I'm not too surprised at that.
Yeah. Alan says Vietnam has excellent Wi-Fi. He couldn't have been calling from Vietnam.
But you're saying he went and like Cody went to this guy and was like, "Hey, take this down." Like, I mean, the guy decided it. Why in the world would you take that interview down? Why would you?
It wouldn't surprise me. If Tommy can get a lawyer to take stuff down, anybody can.
Yeah, it's true. How weird is that? What a weird. That's a
all I wanted was Fami and a cake. That's all I wanted for my birthday.
Nobody wants Fami anymore after last week. Hey, Awandi's on the phone. What's up, Awandi?
Oh shit! Just talking in the chat.
Where the fuck is this thing? I'm trying to find it.
I don't think it connected yet. We lost him.
You know,
Damn,
maybe
I wanted to ask him a few questions.
It might have been the episode before 103 because I don't see it at all on 103.
Possibly, yeah. Let me check out 102 real quick.
Can you believe that?
We did talk about it. I know that much.
I thought we did too, and I don't think Connor's.
Happen.
I don't think Connor's on 102 either. What?
While we're looking for that clip, Joe, you know the topic of tonight, as you had posted in the title, you know, a few different WWE stars are calling out the Memphis Sheraton Hotel. Rusev originally tweeted out saying thank you to Sheraton Memphis for the cleaning room staff for cleaning, he said in quotes, the room and stealing my wife's camera and money from my wallet. And then he said after in a tweet that dig in, I'm prosecuting, especially after the head of security said it's my fault for leaving my stuff in the room. You know, and that's pretty egregious for them to even assume blame on them. He said Rusev also noted in the police report that was filed that a do not disturb sign was left on the door, so room service wasn't even supposed to enter. But they went in there, they took her camera, money, and then Paige tweeted out a day after saying that, you know, don't stay at the Sheraton Memphis as well. We had things stolen, bad customer service, room service took hours just for a salad, and then they said that she's the inconvenience. She said it's the absolute worst. So, I mean, it's a pretty big deal. You figure places like this are supposed to respect your privacy as much as possible, and for something like this to happen multiple times to several people that work for the same company, that's got bad written all over it.
These idiots over there probably didn't even know it either, apparently. Like, didn't even know, like, oh, the WWE's here. Like, by the way, it was last week. Connor, you were here last week.
Was I?
Yeah, I mean, I'm confused. Like, look, oh, no, this is May 30th. So wait a minute, episode 104 was May 30th? Did we not have an episode last week or last year? Did I title this wrong? Are we on 106? What the fuck? Am I in a different world?
Last week, but
am I in a time warp right now?
What the fuck?
What is going
Could be
on?
106. I don't know. We kept saying 105, so I think we wanted to call everything 105.
Yeah, maybe I don't know what's going on, but whatever.
I'll have to go back through afterwards.
Jesus, sound's getting clipped off and shit. What the fuck's going on tonight?
Here's Cody.
I wish they would.
You want them to?
We got close to it.
Well, I mean, Nikki Cross does it all the time, and it's not even in a match.
Yeah, but I don't.
She don't give a shit. So there you go. Yeah.
Oh man, I guess I can't. I'm still looking for it. I guess
that sounds like me and Matt, not Cody, but hey.
Yeah, but no, he's here. I can see him on the call.
Maybe Cody's balls finally dropped and. Now like this.
Why can't I find this?
Hold on, I think I might have.
It's like enraging me at this point.
found you making
what out of nowhere it is.
I thought I played the video.
I found you making a song about it.
I made a song about it?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
What?
At the 1 hour and 38-minute mark and 49 seconds.
What the fuck?
It is.
Oh yeah, that's right.
My haircut sucks dick. My haircut fucking sucks. My haircut fucking sucks. Everyone says my haircut sucks. Sometimes my hair looks like pubic hair. Everyone says that it sucks. Why the fuck's my haircut suck? I swallow guys' ball sacks nuts. I love cock inside of my mouth. I love cock inside of my mouth. I like taking it in and then out. I wanna have a cock in my mouth too. Would you put a dick inside my anus? Come on!
Sorry, Cody. Scary that you must sound like Jonathan Davis there for a second.
Sorry, Cody.
You're doing that old, I can't stand that carny shock factor. Shock factor's out the window, man.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Shock factor's out the window, man.
Let me get the right
his fucking haircut, man. Go fuck yourself, Cody. Meet me in the ring.
17,
I'll
Monica
come out of
said
retirement.
last week, out of nowhere, 17 minutes and 40 seconds is the timestamp.
Oh, okay. Well, now I got the clip of it, too.
Monica, you are just...
But we found that gem of a song, so...
Yeah, now I can just...
because we were talking about corn beforehand, and you had that Jonathan Davis sound. So.
Oh, my God. I have to listen to that again. This is like... I mean, dude, seriously, like, come on. This guy, like, we got to call Cody on this. Like, he said that, like... He hated the late 90s, and he hated that time period. They're walking around doing Bullet Club, which is from Too Sweet, which is from that time period. I mean, it's ridiculous. He's got his fucking frosted tips there.
His brother is the,
Yeah. Come on, man.
It's Gold Dust, the androgynous one.
Yeah, come on, Cody. What are you fucking...
Yeah, so it's 17 minutes and 40 seconds is the clip you're looking for.
I'll find that.
That's right, Kelbo.
Still on.
You're doing that old, I can't stand that carny shock factor. Shock factor's out the window, man.
My haircut sucks dick. My haircut fucking sucks. My haircut fucking sucks. Everyone says my haircut sucks. Sometimes my hair looks like pubic hair. Everyone says that it sucks. Why the fuck's my haircut suck? I swallow guys' ball sacks nuts. I love cock inside of my mouth. I love cock inside of my mouth. I like taking it in and then out. I wanna have a cock in my mouth too. Would you put a dick inside my anus? Come on! Come on!
Sorry,
Is this
Cody.
scary that you must sound like Jonathan Davis there for a second?
Sorry, Cody.
You're doing that old, I can't stand that carny shock factor. Shock factor's out the window, man.
Oh, man. Oh, shock factor's out the window, man.
That song, forget corn. It sounds like Edema. That's who that reminds me of.
Yeah, that did. You know what? I never
Get
thought of
inside you.
Oh my
Why
God!
does
You know
Cody
what?
look like he's disappointed at me?
Like Cody's become an old fogey. Fucking. You know what, dude? I had no idea. You are right. That does sound like Edemia, whatever they were.
Edema, yeah, they were
Edema.
Wow.
That's so weird. That's so weird that it sounds like that. Yeah. Well, they had that one song because they got signed because he was like Jonathan Davis's cousin's brother or something. Remember?
Yeah, something like that.
Or at least if he, I always wondered maybe if he wasn't, and that was just like the hype that they tried to stir.
It certainly feels that way because they fell off the radar big time.
Shock Factor's out the window, man. All right, let me get.
Now they're back with Shock Factor out the window.
Shock Factor's out the window.
The
new
man.
song.
Window, man.
Jesus.
Factor's out the window, man.
Well, I guess I got to go to that. I guess I got to go to the Monica timestamp of 17 minutes or whatever it was. Because that's too loud. I'm playing too many things in the background. So she says 17 minutes?
Yeah, 17 minutes, 40 seconds.
All right, we're going to get it. We're going to clip it right now. I'm going to have this forever. Cody will never let you forget this, bro. We're never going to let you forget the shock factors out the
Cody
fucking
Rhodes.
window. Let me see where it is. And that you didn't invite me to Starcast. Well, they did say I could come, but they didn't roll the red carpet out for me.
You might not want to talk about your welcome you to be part of his show. Is that something that you'd be even willing to entertain?
He's asking if Cody Rhodes would be on Vince Russo's show or something.
At all?
No, and I mean no
Like it's some amazing decision to make.
disrespect by saying no. The kind of the situation. Starcast is our partner. Matt and Nick and I do not have full control of Starcast. We have some involvement. You know, we've approved a lot of the names, and we're helping coordinate meet and greets. And Starcast is going to be absolutely gangbusters for a wrestling fan. Fan service. But when Russo's name got brought up, I hate to sound naive. I don't know much about Vince Russo. It's probably my least favorite period of wrestling in the first place. I don't know, and I worked for WWE. I know if you're a writer, that just means...
We have to stop it there. It was probably my least favorite period in wrestling. This is a fucking guy who walks around doing Too Sweet, something that came from that time period. Vince McMahon.
WWE hasn't signed him yet due to his marijuana usage.
I guess, but like...
That's being an idiot. That's being naive. That's being ignorant. The wrestling world is open to everybody. And
the clip you're looking
Vince
for
Russo
is
never said the
22:35.
wrestling... I don't... You know, as much as Vince Russo and all them over there suck. What, Jake?
22:35 is the exact quote you're looking for.
Ah, okay, here it comes. You know, Vince Russo never said the wrestling world wasn't open to anybody.
this whole I'm a real heel. Well, who's the babyface?
He's got a fucking transgender person working on his show.
Speeding you up. There isn't one. You're doing that old, I can't stand that carny shock factor. Shock factor's out the window, man.
Shock factor's out the window, man. Shock factor's out the window, man. Shock factor's out the window, man. My name's Shiloh. My name's Cody Rhodes. Shiloh Rhodes.
Speeding you up. There isn't one. You're doing shock factor. Shock factor's out the window, man.
What a lame motherfucker he's become. Shock factor's out the window. Fuck off.
Shock factor's out the window, man.
When anybody says like, "Oh man, Cody Rhodes is cool," I'm gonna bring this clip up.
Shock factor's out the window, man. Shock factor's out the window, man.
Anthony in the chat said, you know, Cody changed his whole career. He's helping change wrestling. WWE just put the Bucks on and Omega on WWE social media. Yeah, I know, because of their match against Xavier Woods on Up, Up, Down, Down. They're going to have a Fortnite tournament, something along those lines. They're doing something for E3.
I'm going Xavier Woods
It's
hard,
3-on-3.
man. Xavier's got to win that. He does this every night, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure he'll come out on top. But the fact that WWE tweeted out and, you know, brought up the Elite and, you know, the Young Bucks and all that on their Twitter, and they had it on YouTube, too. They had like a little vignette video promoting it. That was ridiculous.
Why?
I just was shocked that they did that. I was blown away.
It is
not in a
weird to
bad
see
way.
them,
It
like-
was just shocking.
It's
Shock
out of
factor's
character
out
to see
the window.
WWE promote other promotions sometimes.
Yeah, or other people, you know.
Hell, Pritchard did a whole thing on TNA tonight on the network.
Yeah, is it good?
I only got about like a third of the way through, but so far so good. He talks a lot about AJ's run that he was when he was there from like 2010 to 2014. He's like, hey, Fortune. Oh, you know what the fuck that was about? It was a Four Horsemen ripoff. I'm like, oh, you know, he doesn't throw any fucking punches, so.
That's right, Street Fighter. I forgot about that. Thank you, Glorious Eugene.
And a lot of that stuff they did it felt that way. It felt like, well, this is like a second-handed version of something else we've seen before, and you know, I mean, obviously that was the goal. But the thing is that's how it comes off, and that's why it comes off slightly cheap. Like that's what Fortune and all that stuff kind of did. It came off kind of.
Well, he talked about when they were trying to make AJ into like the next Flair. He's like, they wanted me to wear a robe and dye my hair blonde. He's like, no. Like, fucking no.
That was weird, dude. He, like, I remember at that time, I remember watching that on TV and being like, Leah, look at, like, Leah was like, I'd be like, this is the cheesiest shit I'm watching right now. AJ Styles trying to act like Ric Flair. It was really weird, and it was
stupid.
Cringe. It was what it was. Like, it was really.
Yeah, that's actually the best way to describe it. Yeah.
It was like I was uncomfortable watching what I was watching. That was one of the worst things. I was like, what is going on with this, man? They really.
Shock factor's out the window, man.
Yeah. Well, what's up for wrestling WWE news? I could pull up some stuff, but Jake,
I have quite a few things. There's details on contract expirations on several stars revealed.
Yeah,
and
I saw that,
a few surprises, a few expected. But Brock's ends August 2018. That's when he'll have a renegotiation done. Mauro Ranallo's ends June 2019. Daniel Bryan's is the one that everybody knew about, but is still, that's stirring around. And that ends September 1st, 2018.
Is this the Fightful list, the Sean Ross Sapp list?
This one I had retweeted to me. I had it copied and pasted. So
I want to say that it was Sean that first grabbed a hold of these, but whatever, it doesn't matter. But I wondered if it was his list.
Yes, it's through Fightful. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Okay, sweet. Yeah. Okay, plug for you, Sean. You fuck.
There you go. Yeah, Kevin Owens is April 2023 because he's got a 5-year minimum deal. Big Show is still signed till 2021.
Dude, that's the one I saw. Big Show. I was like,
that's
oh my
the one
Christ,
that blows me away.
Well, because I mean, he's probably just going to be there as an ambassador forever, like as something, even if he's not wrestling. I mean, you see him; they got him interviewing the special needs kids the other day, and he was like,
"Yeah,
I want your autograph." It was like, "So fuck it, I want your autograph." And he was like, and then he signed the kids' balls. Well, it was a 40-year-old guy. I don't know. It was a 40-year-old guy. I mean, come on, but it was just
shock factor's out the window, man.
It works. Paige is there till 2019. The Miz 2022. Mojo Rawley's till 2020. But the ones that surprised me still was just the fact that I always forget Daniel Bryan's ends on September 1st this year, and I'm not entirely convinced that he'll re-sign.
I don't think anybody knows. I don't think he
knows.
Yeah, they don't know, and he doesn't know, and I bet you.
Yeah,
is Awandy on the phone? Did we get him back? I'm sorry.
We did not get him back in yet, but
sorry, Awandy. I don't know what happened, man. We'll get you back.
He did say he wanted to call you, but that's okay. Awandy, call back up.
We'll get you back up.
Yeah, and Connor said I'll be right back. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if Daniel's going to resign. It all kind of depends on what and when. What do they promise him? What can they do? And what happens going forward? One thing I wanted to bring up to you is that this killed me when I heard it, but James Ellsworth is expected to return at Money in the Bank.
Dude,
did either of you hear this yet?
No, I did. I don't buy it. I think he's defending a title, right?
I think
that's what I had thought, that he was busy elsewhere. PW Insider
is
reporting that the former SmackDown star has been pitched to have a involved role with the Illinois pay-per-view. So,
yeah, I'm trying to see where. Hold on, there was some place I can't remember where I saw it, but there was a poster where he's like, Did you say where he was defending the title?
No, I'll look it up. I'll double check it.
I think it was like some international country. Like I thought it was somewhere far away, and there's no way.
Yeah, he's gonna be at Grimm's house again, man. I'm telling you, he's like at Grimm's every day. Grimm has another video with James Ellsworth. I'm like, how does he live right there? Like what? How does he?
Yeah,
keep
because
going?
Somebody had said, oh, here's the rumor killer on James Ellsworth.
China. He's gonna be in fucking China.
China.
He'll be on China on June 17th, the same day as Money in the Bank, and he's doing the intergender fatal 4-way match.
That's the one.
But another source had said that he pulled out of that booking and is supposed to be replaced, even though he tweeted it out. I don't see himself leaving because it's still on his Twitter. But
I don't know, man. That's really weird. And I mean, I don't know. It could. I mean, I told him, man, when he was on the show, I was like, dude, you're gonna get called back over there for something at some point. They're gonna. I don't know why. You're just gonna be used again. I guarantee it. And I think based on his podcast with me and what he said to Jericho before, I got the vibe that he really did. He kept chirping to them about all these ideas he had, and they were just like, get him out of here. I don't know. I'm not kidding. He might have pissed them off with that stuff. It made no sense why they took him away. 856, you're on the phone. What's up?
Am I talking? Can you hear me better now?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is this Rojas? You sound way better. You sound good, man.
Shock factor's out the window, man.
Cocksucker's out the window, man. All right.
Cocksucker's out the window. Yeah.
What I wanted to ask was, does Leah still hate me? Because you said she was like getting angry at me yesterday. I wanted to know.
I don't know. She said you were full of shit or something. Leah, do you still hate Luke Rojas? Do you still hate Luke Rojas? She goes, "Oh, he's annoying." I don't know. He's on the phone right now.
That's very true, Leah. But
he said he's got a gun to his head, and if you don't say you like him, he's going to shoot himself in the head, Leah.
My God.
Yep, I swear to God, Leah, he's on the phone right. Like, this is weird, actually, Leah. This is very strange. I've gotten a lot of calls here, and we're live, so I mean, you might want to say something. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh my God, do you hear that? He said he was gonna. Jesus Christ. Well, now he's. Now he's screaming, for Christ's sake. Please, Leah, just say that you like Luke Rojas.
Say you can tolerate him. That's
you can save a life.
You could say that Luke Rojas, that you would have sex with him if you know what I mean, if it wasn't.
Oh, he's dead now.
Oh, come on, like it just. Oh my God! Just please, Leah, please say you think Luke Rojas is okay.
Sounds like he's choking a puppy.
Leah, hurry up for the love of God, Leah.
I love
Why?
that, like,
she doesn't care. She's like, no. Oh my God. That's it. He's dead.
I love how Joe's like, please, Leah, for the love of God, please.
Oh my God, Leah, he's shooting himself over and over again. Somehow he's still alive. Oh my God.
Damn regeneration powers.
I can't believe it, Leah. Oh my God. Luke, I'm sorry.
Oh no, EC3, don't
Happy Father's Day.
Don't tell me! Mama mia! Mamma mia! Are you kidding me? Cole trying to sap the
Oh my God.
Wow! A Vader bomb! And a positive Ricochet is the gif that keeps on giving. Oh, but Ricochet didn't miss that right hand.
Please stop killing yourself. God damn it!
Oh God, a rolling Death Valley driver on the ladder.
God damn it, Leah. Just love me.
Sullivan with the freak accident.
Oh man, Rojas is dead, everybody. I don't know. I'm sorry, Rojas. Goodbye.
Sorry. That's his last words. Leah, just love me.
Just love me. Is that what he said?
Yeah. Leah, just love me.
Well, let's get to these donations, see what people are saying.
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
Jake, remember earlier to told me you found a new way for me to make you money, so you gave me Jolly Ranchers to stick up my ass because it would make my asshole nice and sweet for
Oh my God.
the customers to eat. Well, I got 5 stuck in there and I can't get it out. Help.
That is.
I'll be there in a few minutes. Joe's male sex slave.
He loves you.
You need a pair of ice tongs and a friend who can keep a secret.
No, well that works, but I usually like compressed air.
Compressed air. Oh my God.
Did you see WWE mentioned the Elite earlier?
Oh yes. Yeah, there we go. There's the comment. Broken Lion. Thank you, Broken Lion.
Plus, I mean, the Cruise of Jericho is teasing a team up with Jericho and the Young Bucks. So it says, are we witnessing the verge of another historic pairing? That's pretty cool. They were teasing it on Jericho's Instagram.
Fuck you, Jericho.
It says, after much deliberation, it's official. Nick Jackson and I want to join forces, and our name will be the Bucks of Jericho. Or is it Y2 Jackson, which I thought was better.
I just attack
if Braun
everybody.
doesn't win Sunday, someone in creative should die. _Jake. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, I don't know if Peyton Royce's pussy. Thank you for that donation. Thanks for reminding me.
I don't think Braun's gonna win. I'm just gonna throw that right now.
I don't know if you heard this, Connor, but Jake had a wonderful quote the other day. Like he was like, actually, you know what? I got it right here. Fuck it.
They built him up to be so strong tonight that if he doesn't win the Money in the Bank, then someone in creative needs to die. They literally made him look like
Cody's smoke and mirrors.
Whoa, Cody's
smoking mirrors to me.
Oh, that was the worst song. Man of 1,005 holds. Thank you for the $2. But wow, that was the worst fucking song ever.
Awful.
I mean, that wasn't his fault at all, but it was just.
No, but
Jesus.
that was bad.
I mean, it was.
Whoa!
Like, how did
the shock factor's out the window?
That was the worst. Wait, what happened to it? Is he still coming out to the American Nightmare theme or whatever?
I think. I don't know, actually.
That's what I hadn't seen.
What's this? Where's this theme? Is it?
I feel the semen running down my bum. Semen jizz inside my bum. Every guy I know it comes.
I love it though. I love that song. I was pumped up, man. Remember we saw him at Chaotic, man. It was like that guy was a god that night. It was amazing there.
Yeah, they did a good job with him. I mean, Jesus, that was a good turnout for him.
Yeah, it was good. It was great, man. Cody Rhodes is killing it, man. As much as it's, I mean, I don't necessarily like his. I just don't like that sleeky, good guy, goody two shoes, shock factors out the window. Like, I just hate that type of shit. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not down with fucking, you know. I mean, I know that he was attacking Vince Russo for like homophobia or whatever. Like, I'm not down.
Yeah.
I'm not down with like I say a lot of fucked up shit. But I'm not into homophobia. Like, I mean, I'm fucking. Who gives a fuck?
You hate the white knighting that he's portraying.
Yeah, I just don't like the white knighting, the virtue signaling that he's doing. That's what I don't like. I don't like that. I'm not saying like, you know what I mean? Because I'll suck a dick if I have to prove how much I like. I love my.
How much I'm not gay.
I love the gays. You know what I mean? No, I love the gays. Like I'll suck a dick. Like I don't even care. It's like it's nothing. I'll be like, and I'll be like, see, we're fucking rainbows, man. I don't give a fuck.
It is Connor's birthday, so.
Yeah. Oh well, you know what? I'm coming down there. It's only Connor's about 38 minutes away from me. I could be down there in
I'll
about
get a door.
I'll be down there in a Kurt Schilling, bro, and I'll do you.
You're coming down, Connor's coming up, everybody's working.
But it's just like the virtue signaling from Cody. What are you doing, man? 203, what's up live on Outta Nowhere?
Jake, Joe, and Connor. What up, guys? It's Gravy.
Hey, baby.
Gravy.
Gravy time. Hey, baby.
What's going
hey,
on?
baby. You leave gravy, and I'm daddy's going to give it tonight.
After he's done sucking dick.
I'm sorry.
What's up, guys?
Once he finishes Connor, what's going on?
Put her up to the
man,
fuck.
what's up with you with your ankle, man? What the fuck?
I don't even know. I woke up more injured than when I went to bed. I swear. I'm only 30 and I'm got the body of a 9-year-old.
That shit happens to me, man. I'm telling you.
I
was going to say.
Foot's already broken. Now it's like I tore a tendon and sprained severely the other side.
Jesus.
So it just gets better.
Dude, you're like.
I was going to say, guys.
Yep.
Is there like a ROH show coming up our way? Like to friggin' New England? Like, do they ever come up here or what?
Yeah,
they
were
just
here.
did one.
Yeah, they were just here.
But
I don't know.
Yeah, they were just in May 9th. They just did War of the Worlds. That was the last time they were here. But NXT is doing a house show on August the 16th. That's the only one I know. That's at Lowell too. That's Lowell, Mass. But they'll probably be back in September, I think.
Yeah, WWE will be here July 7th or 8th. It's a Sunday, I believe, because Ronda Rousey's headlining that.
Are tickets for sale for that or what?
For the WWE one, they are. I don't know about the August.
Raw and SmackDown's at Boston and Manchester the second week of July. So it's like
I know that because there's a house show in Bridgeport, Connecticut on.
Yeah, that's the one in July.
Before that.
That's in July. Yep. It's like July 7th or something like that because that's got Ronda headlining.
Yeah, I'm going to that.
Nice.
I was just wondering if like ROH ever fucking comes up here, man. I really want to go see a show so bad.
Yeah,
I'm checking it out right now.
I'm sick and tired of WWE and their bullshit. I just want to go see a legit, just free-for-all fight. Just beat shit out of each other.
Dude, I'm telling you, Ring of Honor does a great job. And
they do.
Party.
I'm not gay if you suck my D.
Well, thank you very much, Jim Kays. And by the way, Jim Kays won. He was like funding the show earlier today. I got to tell you, thank you, Jim, for that donation. And the really cool thing about Ring of Honor is a lot of our friends are wrestling a lot of times there. Like, I remember when like they brought Flip Gordon up to Ring of Honor before he was even signed. You know, he had a match at Ring of Honor locally. TK Orion, dude, he cut a promo the other day. Did anyone hear this promo that TK Orion cut? Like, I gotta find it for you. It's so good. I mean, listen, I messaged him on Facebook. I was like, dude, that was like the best promo I've heard in a while. Like, I don't know.
What sucks about it is I watch clips of it on YouTube because I fucking obviously they're not on TV, so not like that.
Well, do you get Nessun?
Yeah.
It's on Nessun.
I didn't know that. When?
Go look up the Ring of Honor times. I believe it's on Nessun at like 10 p.m. on, I don't know, Thursdays or something.
I think it's also on Fight TV.
It's on Fight TV, yeah. Yeah, it really is.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if... Yeah, no, it should be on Nessun under your area. It's I swear to God, it's pretty crazy.
Okay, I'll go search it up. You should do reviews on that shit, Joe, instead of this fucking WWE bullshit.
I know, man. I told people, it's just the viewers are so down, it depresses me to do. Like, I do these reviews, and it's like, 300 people watch, and I'm like, oh, I thought people wanted it, So I just don't even bother. But, I mean, I'm trying to do them on Patreon. That's what I am trying to do, because then it's like, at least the hardcores will go to Patreon, and then they get something. Because putting it on YouTube, it's like, yeah.
I'm in there regardless, bro, no matter which one you fucking put it on.
All right, well, bam. There you go.
Hey, man, I love you guys, man. Okay, Fabe, I'll catch you later, bro. Jake.
Love you guys.
Love you. Her. Hey, we might play PUBG later if you're down for that. I don't know if we are, but maybe in a little while.
Yeah, if you are, just hit me with a message on Twitter.
All right, baby.
All right, guys.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. I'm really tired, so like I'm sorry that I'm so tired, everybody. I'm very blah. I'm looking for Ring of Honor, and I can't find it on the Nessun listing, but it was there. I don't know what happened. Are you guys still here? Are we good? Uh-oh.
Yeah, sorry, I'm here. Just give me 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. I think Jake had to do something, too, real quick. So I'll cover. Let's take a phone call here. I was trying to find the Ring of Honor schedule, and I just don't know why I don't see it. 646, what's up?
Not much, Joe. Normally I would shit on Tommy, but I just wanted to say Minnesota Vikings, you retarded fat fuck. Eat shit and die.
Oh, my God. Minnesota Vikings fan, eat shit and die, he says.
Okay, I'm back.
Holy hell. It's all good, man. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's your birthday, too. You should be eating some cake.
Oh, Jesus, I've had enough cake. I had fucking cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory. I feel like I'm just a blob of goo.
I don't know. If I ate Cheesecake Factory shit like right now, I'd just shit all over somebody.
It's close. Like, there's farts I have to gamble on, and I don't know if I should gamble on them. It's bad.
Dude, Paige is burglarized. Yeah, one of the topics on Corrupted, on the Corrupted Entertainment. I think I'm gonna be changing the channel name, by the way. I know this is not related to Out of Nowhere, but it's been confusing people because my YouTube channel is youtube.com/corruptedpodcast. And so, like, we do Corrupted on Saturdays, and that's on Patreon. You have to pay for that to hear it. And a lot of people, sometimes I'm like, oh, it's on the Corrupted YouTube, and people think, like, oh, that's the paid for thing. Oh, no, it's not paid for? What's paid for? I'm confused. So, like, I feel like the Corrupted YouTube channel should be changed to something else. I know that I tried to call it Corrupted Entertainment, but I don't think people quite get the separation. So, but that is something I'm thinking about. I know this is random to talk about, not wrestling, but
fuck it, who cares?
But yeah, so one of the things I want to talk about is I have this whole idea of how virtual reality is going to work in the future, and in like, dude, I'm talking about the near future. I've heard a lot of people talking about virtual reality recently, and one of the things that I want to bring up on there, and I'm going to have people call, or you guys can call or give your ideas on it. It's going to be a whole discussion, half-hour podcast, hour podcast. But the basic idea that I'm going to go over is I always see things as, like, virtual reality, I feel like, will be pushed more, like, consumer, for, like, socially and consumer-based, like, as opposed to, like, I know everybody talks about, like, what was the movie that just came out, virtual reality, where they were, the
Ready Player One.
Ready Player One, yeah. It's kind of like that, except in my mind, I see it more like Amazon creating their own virtual reality and other people like that, because you think about how we love open world video games nowadays, and we go in and we just play and we love it. It all came to me when I was playing Roblox, right, with my kids. We're in Roblox, and you can buy your own house, and there's just people everywhere. It's open world environment. It's very exciting. People sell stuff for money. And I said, virtual reality is so good right now that I can put on a virtual reality headset and I can go into a virtual game. And I can, see stuff like it's almost real life, pretty much, because they can put just real-life pictures into every game. So I can just grab something and feel like I'm picking it up and playing with it and stuff like that. And I feel like you would create a virtual reality environment, world, and you would actually have real businesses pay for real estate in the game, right? So instead of... instead of you're shopping online and you click a page, and because yesterday you were looking for dog food pops up to be like, hey, you remember dog food? Don't you want to buy dog food? Instead of that, you're in the free-to-play game that's so amazing, but while you're walking down the street, like a sign pops up that's like, hey, over there, www.shop.com. And it's telling you, you want to probably shop here, and you virtually walk into the store in the virtual environment, and you can grab something and pick it up and then buy it right there. So it's and I'm telling you, there's something to that, to being in a virtual world. You're not just pressing a button online to buy stuff. You're virtual shopping, and then it arrives at your door the next day, or even faster, right? Because of the drones that they have nowadays.
Conor McGregor is on his way back to the United States. He's due in court Thursday to face charges stemming from his April bus attack arrest. But according to former Brooklyn prosecutor Taylor Koss, the Notorious might get off easy.
Oh, I didn't mean to play that, but I was very interested because they were telling me that Connor was going to be looked at for the bus thing. So yeah, I feel so I'm going to go over all that. I've got all these other ideas, and then you guys might have ideas. It's going to be a pretty wild discussion over on Corrupted, I think, on my other YouTube channel. But yeah, I just feel dude, think about it. If they get the plane,
you easily see that happening.
Yeah, it's like, dude, if you can physically grab something and then it could be at your doorstep the next couple hours, while you're continuing in the game, and then it could pop up on the virtual game itself, your package is here. You know what I mean? So it's you're virtually shopping. People are gonna do that stuff. It's gonna be just out of control, and you can have your own virtual real estate. Just I was just looking at Roblox, and I was like, wow, you get into this in a game, in a virtual reality game, you would pay, even in a non-virtual reality game, we're doing this. They could charge you real money to have a house in a video game, even The Sims and things like that.
Yeah, you do it in Grand Theft
now.
Auto.
Yeah, you would pay. You would
pay money to get an apartment in a car.
Grand Theft Auto virtual reality.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you kill your neighbor. You kill somebody in Nevada, and then they ship the body to you to be like, hey, here he is.
Why are there hookers in Roblox all of a sudden?
The problem is, though, people would either A, be so addicted to it, or B, they need to make it more readily accessible as well. So there's a lot of barriers to entry.
Oh, it's not. It's so easy.
I would love to have the ability to do the Vive for HTC, but you need a computer that can run it, and then the Vive's super expensive. So.
But even now, think about it. If you I built this computer. My computer can handle the Vive. $700. I built this thing, and then if you get the Vive and whatever that is, I think it's $600 itself. So yeah, you're talking about a $1,200 investment, but somebody really wants to do it. I mean, that's all going to come down too, right? Virtual reality kits and stuff like that. They're going to come down to $200 eventually.
I mean, I feel look at and this is probably a crude example, but look at Pokemon Go in terms of doing something with within the realms of reality. I mean, granted, you're just using a visual image, but with Roblox and other things like that, how much money people are because you really think about, hey, we're gonna make a game, and people are gonna pay money to do things in the game. You're fucking stupid. That's the most ridiculous thing. And look at how much millions of dollars they've been making off of that.
Yeah, and that's augmented
it's mind blowing
reality
to me.
Worked.
Yeah,
dude, this and if you do this, it would be nuts, dude. Are you kidding me? Like, if you're telling me I could do all this stuff, like own property, talk with people, meet people, you might even be hooking up with girls, like, or something like that. You don't even know what you could be doing in this weird, like, there's so much shit to it, but just keep it basic under the idea of shopping. Like, hey, like virtually shop Amazon. You know, go to download the Amazon virtual app.
That'll be the first thing, I think. I think that's gonna be the first thing that happens.
It's just shelves of shit. Like, so, like, everything virtually is in there to, like, kind of play with and demo and shit. Like, it's just, I'm telling you, it's wild what they could do. Glorious Eugene says Nesson, Ring of Honor's on Nesson tonight at 2 a.m. So that may be why Gravy misses it, because 2 a.m. is a little bit tough.
Someone also said it's on Ring of Honor's website.
Yes. Oh, you can really
easily get it there.
You got to pay for it?
Yeah. Not that I know of.
Really?
I mean, well, let's take a look. Let me just say.
I want that. I want that TK Orion.
Yeah. Once
promo.
they open up to VR porn. Side note. Yeah, Alexander's right. That's how you.
I'm not leaving the house.
Saved. That's why VHS turned to DVD. That's why Blu-ray won. That's why HD DVD lost, because Blu-ray. The porn industry teamed up with them. So.
Yeah, I mean, but like, I'm just keeping it simple. Even like, there's so much
I know.
more.
Just for shopping. I mean, when you think about the smart stores they have now with Amazon, where you go in, there's no cash registers. It's all just tied to your Amazon account. So whatever you pick up, it charges you for. If you put it back, it takes it off your account.
Yeah.
And you go back and forth.
Yeah, it's exactly. You would.
Connor must have found some of that 3D porn. Uh-oh.
Yep, he was like, "That's it. I found it. I'm out."
He's
Super Chat Party.
You can watch Ring of Honor every week on their website.
There you go, Trey Garrow with the $4.99. Thank you, Trey. I thought you could watch it on the website, but I thought you had to pay something. But I guess
I
not.
usually get linked to it after the fact. So
I don't know what the fuck just happened with me. So, but yeah, you have to be part of the membership, so it does cost money.
That's cool though. You can watch it. I pay for it. You know what I mean? I love these guys, and it's so funny, dude. I told WWE sign Flip Gordon, and then, like, what was it? 2 weeks later, Ring of Honor signed Flip Gordon. I sent it to Road Dogg. I was like, man, should have signed him.
I think going to World
What's up, Mike Daniels? Happy birthday.
What's up, Joe, Jake, and happy B-Day, Connor. Hey, a bit off topic, but will Mount have a new cast this week? Shout out to Ken, you fat sack of shit.
Oh, my God. Mike Daniels, thank you, man. I will have a brand new cast on Friday night. It's going to be interesting on Monetize This Friday night. Make sure you guys are ready to call, all you achievers out there who want to be part of the show. But if you're a boring motherfucker, you probably won't be on. Because we have a lot of people that are good. A lot of people that are good, like, not boring, that are good. But, like, we need a number two, man. We need somebody who brings it, you know what I mean? We need somebody who brings it. No, we don't need, like, 4 number 4s, you know what I mean? We don't need 4 fourth-line players. We need a couple 2s, you know what I mean? So bring it on. We're going to try you out.
Strong deuce.
I might bring Connor on, for Christ's sake.
Never know.
Well, I wonder what Connor would do on Monetize This.
I was thinking about that myself.
You might imagine if you took your dick out just randomly. People would be, I feel like people would be really blown away by that. They'd be like, what in the world is life? Like, we don't know what's going on.
Wow. Really, what is that over there? Is that his dick?
They built him up to be so strong tonight that if he doesn't win the Money in the Bank, then someone in creative needs to die. They literally made him look like Jesus.
I love that clip, man. He was talking about Braun Strowman. He was like, if they don't fucking win, if he doesn't win.
I completely disagree with that. I do not think he's going to win.
You don't think?
I'm not so sure he's going to win, but they fucking built him that he has to at this point. I mean,
that's the point. It's going to be from SmackDown. I don't think it's going to be somebody from Raw. I think they're
because there's no champion on Raw. So
right. I think they're purposely like, oh, Strowman's fucking untouchable, and then someone's going to slide in and just take the title or take the briefcase.
I still think that it's possible that it could be Joe. Believe it or not, even with his match coming up with somebody, I don't think it matters because I've seen people being rivalry matches before and they bring the belt out. I mean, I definitely thought it was going to be The Miz, But it's weird that The Miz was like a focal point at the end of the last show. But
the last 2 go home shows really fucked me up in terms of like my predictions, because now I don't know, because we always go by like the go home show, like, oh, they did this last, so this must mean, so it's like I don't know fucking what to believe anymore.
It's like I think a lot of people were saying, oh, Natty's gonna win it and Miz is gonna win it, but then those were the 2 people that appeared to be the strongest almost, except for Natty, who, because she's really strong because her superpowers could change her knee injury from one knee to the other. So who knows?
People are saying that's intentional too.
Oh my God, fucking died at that. I'm like, gee.
Wait,
I don't know how anybody can think that, but some people are saying that it was intentional and that she played it up so that she could go ahead, and that's the start of her heel turn.
Oh, okay. So like,
Wrestling Observer said that Natalya sold an injury to her right knee. However, then began selling an injury on her left knee the following week. Brian Alvarez elucidated that WWE may be planning for Natalya to turn heel against Rousey.
Oh, yeah.
And Natty's injury could be the catalyst for the heel turn. It was explained that Natalya may be feigning her knee injury as part of the storyline, only to betray Rousey in the days to come following her match against Nia Jax.
Wow, okay.
So it's kind of interesting, but I think they fucked up and now they're just trying to cover themselves.
Maybe. I mean, I think most people think that, you know, Natalya is going to turn heel. So, like, if Rousey doesn't win, she's got something to do.
Because why else would they be like, oh, they're buddies?
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't...
Yeah, I think the idea of them feuding has been building for a while. And I think they view Natalya's stock a lot higher than probably the audience does, just because she is a veteran.
Yeah, they definitely do.
The sport. And they feel that Rousey beating her is a big step.
And I still think, I don't take it away from Natalya. I still think Natalya, like when Natalya is on and Natalya has a really good match, she is one of the top performers in the company. She is, like when she's on, when she's nailing it. But for some reason, for a veteran and for somebody like her with her lineage, it's weird, but like it's like I want to say 60% of the time she just botches and is weird like in the ring. But like I don't know.
And the other 30% of the time looks like she's not trying.
Well, no, like there's no.
To me, it looks like she's just like she's there.
I lump that into the same thing. I say 60% of the time she looks fucking weird, like and doesn't look right. But like
there is hit a gem out of nowhere.
Yeah, then it's like 1 out of.
Yeah, I'd give 10% of that to
maybe
positive.
At least 1 out of 4. Like I feel like she shows up and is pretty good. Like the other night, I thought she was pretty decent.
I do get that, like, where the fuck did that come from kind of performance from her out of a couple of times every now and then. So I can definitely see that. But
she underperforms. I think she constantly underperforms.
Yeah, I just think those good performances are, you say 1 in 4. I say 1 in 8, maybe 1 in 10 even.
Maybe.
They're so few and far between for me. And I can only count barely a handful of matches that she's really been like, wow, outstanding. I always go back to her and Charlotte.
Especially on SmackDown.
Yeah, even on her SmackDown, but even some of her solid matches, like I would count her solid ones too. Like, but you're right. I mean, when she's at her best, I think she's like a 7.5, like at her best.
Yeah.
You know what I
Can
mean?
you think of one like really great or outstanding match though, besides her and Charlotte?
No, she hasn't had outstanding matches, but I mean, I'm talking about like just her having good matches. But I mean, her having fucking botchy matches and just weird shit that happens. Like you said, like maybe 80% of the time, it's. Like, what is she doing out there?
Yeah, and out of that 80%, I feel like 20-30% of it is just her not trying or giving.
She had a good. I thought the other night. I thought the other night was a good match with her. I thought she did a good job the other night. It wasn't great. I mean, she wasn't crazy. She's not better than like, Charlotte, Sasha, and all them. But I mean, she was at least like.
Yeah, it's just the way they refer to her though is that she's this amazing force not to be trifled with, and it's unfortunate.
It doesn't fit
only because of her lineage and how long she's been there. She's earned her tenure, but I don't feel that she wholesomely deserves it.
I also want to plug our friend. Somebody just brought it up in the chat, and we did not cover it yet. Talk about it real quick. Lucha Underground is back. Season 4 was tonight. I don't know if anybody caught it, but I hope, check it out, man. Our buddy Famous B, Lucha Underground Season 4. I believe they released Season 3 on Netflix, I think. So if you haven't caught up, you can catch up and maybe catch it next week if you missed it. I think maybe it's on demand. I really don't know because I missed it tonight.
Checking it out now.
I hope it is, because I missed it tonight too, and I love Lucha. Is so fun to watch. I really enjoy binge watching like 3 episodes, and then I usually have to take a break. I can't watch the whole season in a day, but I can watch 1, 2, or 3 episodes, and then I'm over it for until the next couple of days. But love it.
Only the first 2 seasons are on Netflix, but it looks like the 3rd one's coming soon.
Damn, I thought they put it out already.
But man, it's just like the preview of the Lucha Underground thing on Netflix that I'm watching on the site is just a really unnecessarily close up of Conan's face. It's just woof.
Yeah, that is not the guy. That is not the guy to close up on. What the fuck are they doing? I love you, Conan. If you're not listening, but what's up, Conan? Yeah, man, they're gonna do like Aztec Warfare, I believe. Aztec Warfare 4. So, man, look at that fucking. I'm watching the highlights, man. This guy almost dies just doing a suicide dive or a splash, like a plancha off the top. Oh, my God.
Oh, really? I can't wait to see it.
Well, somebody missed. He almost didn't get caught. That's why. Just the diving, like sort of a plancha. But anyway, what's up, Jake? Anything else you got? Otherwise, I got something here.
I just possible plans for Dean Ambrose when he returns. They're saying that, both bodyslam.net is reporting that he could return as a heel, obviously, and he's going to immediately insert himself into the Universal Championship picture. So it's not going to be until they're saying now after SummerSlam. Looks like it might be delayed.
Wow.
But that's from this report. So
the outlaw.
Everything
Dean
I've
Ambrose.
heard looked to be sooner, but
he really needs to I think he should come in just like he absolutely crazy. Like he's causing chaos type of shit. You know what I mean? And he's like upsetting the balance of everything, and he's just unhinged like a complete loose cannon. Like they really should let him just go off.
That makes the most sense to me. And another report said that, if either Roman or Seth, prevail against Brock for the Universal Championship at SummerSlam, which it's looking to be Roman versus Brock yet again from what the rumors are being, spread around so far.
Yeah.
They're saying that Ambrose is going to step into a feud with one of his former teammates. So I could see him and Seth going at it for the IC belt if Seth is still the champion, but
I'd be fine with that, but
seems to be that way, and the story is kind of there with him being injured, while being in the Shield, and their tag team titles being taken away, and then Seth teamed up with Jason Jordan, and so it kind of works out.
I'd be fine with that, but to you guys' point, if Dean comes back, he needs to be, as different as absolutely fucking possible.
Yeah.
Look, music, let him do the crazy thing, but it's hard because that was so much of his babyface shtick before. It was kind of it was extremely fucking watered down. So you could still do that, but you need to make it as radically different as you possibly can from what we saw before. Change the music, the look, everything as much as you. Honestly, I would even try to maybe change his finish if you could, just because to make him so vastly different, so that way that he has any sort of chance of a heel run. Just because if you do anything that's close to the babyface thing, it's not going to be taken as seriously, or it's not going to go over as well.
He does have a new look with Renee Young here in this video. I don't know if you've seen this. He's got a little bit of a different look. Look at this.
Yeah, the facial hair and the shorter hair he's got too.
He's got short hair, and he's got way more well cut.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
It's like crisp and clean look.
Do you think they'll go the opposite way with him, and he'll end up being like corporate Ambrose and come out with a suit on?
Wouldn't mind that. Wouldn't mind that either, because it's again radically different.
Yeah, if it's something completely out of nowhere,
yeah,
then I would enjoy it. Well, how do you both feel about this? What if they gave Roman new theme music? Do you think it would help at all at this point in time, or is it just completely futile? I know they're not going to turn him heel anytime soon, but what if they just gave him new theme music?
If they don't turn him heel, then I don't give a fuck what they do. They can make his vest blue and pink. They could put naked.
Yeah.
They could put tits on his vest. I still wouldn't like him.
You're putting garnish on a dog turd.
I realize that, but I still feel like he's so ingrained with everything that is the Shield that it might.
That's why they won't change the music.
Yeah, I that was the only semblance of hope for them to have that nostalgia factor. But for him to get a new look and new sound, I think it might do a little bit of good.
Honestly, they keep saying new look for Dean Ambrose, but I'm looking at this and it's like. Really, what, he slapped a hat on and he cut his hair a little bit?
Backstreet's back.
Yeah, on the left, he looks like...
Hair down and touched up the facial hair.
Yeah, on the left he looks like it's like he's like a fan of a punk band, and then on the right he's like fucking Backstreet. Yeah.
Oh my God, he's back again.
I like the new look though. It works for him.
You want me to I be the WWE
champion? He looks like he relate to Sami Zayn. Jesus.
Hey, can I be the WWE champion? I could be the WWE champion.
Hey, Stone Cold, put me on the podcast.
Yeah, I mean, like, whatever you want. You want me to be on the podcast? Cool. Like, I'll be on the podcast. I'm Dean Ambrose, man. What? Maybe the champion. Maybe the champion, bro. Maybe the champion. Remember when everybody said I looked like him for like 2 years? That was the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That was funny.
I'm glad it doesn't happen anymore now that I've gotten fat, because seriously, now that I've gotten fat and people don't say this anymore, and my hair doesn't grow anymore either, by the way. But I'm happy because I'm older than him. So I used to be like, no, it's the other way around. Okay? He looks like me because I was here first. So fuck you.
I was here first.
We were doing this Raw review before he was here, you know what I mean? Come on, give me a break. But yeah, he's got that stringy hair like I've got. You know, my son has that hair. My hair's going to have that same fucking whittly hair all over the place. But yeah, he don't even look recognizable. He looks like...
yeah, he looks completely different. So
he looks like he should be hosting a skater show on fucking MTV on the right.
I'm curious to see like how toned down it is though now with the hat off. And
yeah, put him in a suit.
It would certainly be a drastic difference. Like Connor said, you know, go that far one way or the other, I think would be great.
But you know what? They did this with Seth kind of, so it's kind of like, well, now Seth's going to be the corporate, you know, now he's going to be the corporate guy. So I wish they would just go, yeah, like go really extreme with him. Like he's a fucking, like go look at his stuff from NXT. But you know what? They can't because he's just screwed. Let's just face it, he's just screwed. They do the corporate thing. It's already kind of been done. It's weird.
Well, what if they did, and this is kind of out there, but what if they did a thing where he's paired with Corbin, Constable Corbin, and he's kind of, he has to do, like, he's the authority thing, suit and tie and all that, but he's like, I don't know, blackmailed or something to do it. He's forced to do all these things.
Yeah, like, because they're going to fire Renee Young or something.
Ooh, there you go. Total Diva, angle it up. That always works well.
I like that one.
Yeah, like maybe he gets in somebody else's business somehow. I don't know. Maybe it might be too much for the brain, for the audience, according to, you know, Vince and all those guys, because they basically think the audience is retarded. So
pretty much.
But it's
how do you guys feel about the wrestlers having a 1 month a period of downtime throughout the year?
No,
not wrestling as a whole. Let me explain it, but not wrestling as a whole, just individual wrestlers at different times throughout the year.
Oh, yeah, that's different. You just worded it different.
Oh, you mean not all at once?
Not the show itself. Yeah, that's what I said. Let me further clarify. Don't mind drugged up Jake. But, you know, if they go ahead and they have, you know, like, oh, Roman's not going to be here for July. We know it. Oh, they could even injure him like they used to do back in the day. Stone Cold got hit by a car, you know, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Whatever, but I think it should be mandatory that the wrestlers have just 1 month a year, and you can't tell me now with all the extra pay-per-view shows they've added, and you know having the both brands on one show, that they can find ways to make it so each wrestler gets just 28 days of R&R. I think that would cut down on injury time. Yeah, I think that would cut down on injury time exponentially, and allow everybody to re-energize. Plus, it would bring more interest in that person because you know it'd have to be like 2 or 3 of them at a time. So you know it would freshen things up. You wouldn't see all the same people all the time.
Every time,
they're so burnt out. They literally had out of 7 days this week 5 shows, and traveled something like 18,000 miles between 3 of them. It's like, you know, it goes back and forth because they had flights here, flights across the country. You know, it's ridiculous.
I'd be even game for like 5 days a month or something like that. Because every time somebody brings up an off season, I bring that up. That's what I say every time is. No, you don't need an off season. Just need an off season for everybody at different times, and then there is an off season. You don't you don't shut the whole company down and have an off season. That's stupid as shit. You just give all the wrestlers their own off season at some point. Like, hey, you know, and judge it based on like days, right? Like, say like somebody hasn't been injured or something. Like, so if Daniel Bryan isn't injured for 9 months. You know, his off season's coming up. You know, he's had that time. But like, say Daniel Bryan gets injured for 2 months and he's at home recuperating and stuff like that. Well, now it like resets. He doesn't need that time, and you give him an abbreviated version of that time. You come up with a whole fucking thing, and bam, and you get everybody rested. But it doesn't seem that way, and pending the need for somebody or a storyline situation, they may push your off season back or something. I don't know. Come up with something. Why not? That's the simplest thing. I don't know why they don't just do it.
Yeah, because then they get so fatigued and burnt out. You can tell that wrestlers are exhausted. They don't want to be there. I had seen AJ recently. It was on just a small independent like YouTube type thing. It wasn't even a wrestling thing. It was a fan that uploaded the video. But he was trying to be nice, but you could tell he just looked. His eyes were so sunken in, and he was being nice to the fan, like overly positive and trying to make sure they had a good experience. But you could tell like he just was like, kill me now, please. And they're always traveling. They're exhausted. They're constantly going. I just thought it would help, and like you said, not shut down the company either.
Right. Dean Ambrose's promo against Foley years ago, I do remember that. But I mean, I mean, all his promos back when he was on the Indies, but it's like they're never going to do that. But why not? Why not have this weird sort of like serial killer almost vibe to him? I love that. 407, what's up?
Hey, what's going on? What's up, my brother? What's up, my G's? How you guys doing?
Hey, man, how you doing?
It's fucking going. Hey, Jake, what's up with you, man? You said something that I agree with, man. Real big on is that whole them taking a month off. I think that definitely be something that would mix things up, but in a good way. Like freshen things up to where Kevin Owens and people like that can use that because they start to get stale. They just have to job and they have no choice. But if they take a month off, it kind of lets that win streak, kind of live on.
Yeah, and I'd be also on top of the break. I'd also be down for like throwing some of these main roster people down on NXT every once in a while to give them a match.
Yeah. I think CM Punk did some shit like that with Seth at one point, and that shit was pretty cool. Seeing the NXT champ with the WWE champ.
Yeah.
I think there should be some occasions where a lot more NXT guys are doing like one-offs in WWE just to get their buzz a little more.
It would be interesting with the under guys.
Yeah.
Hey, happy birthday, bro. I don't know
thanks,
which one
man.
has a birthday, boy.
Shock factor's out the window, man.
Who the fuck? Shock factors.
That's Cody. He doesn't like the shock factor.
Shock factor's out the window.
The only thing with the time off though is that they'd have to have a blackout period for Mania.
Word up. Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
You said you need a number 2. I think I could be your fucking guy.
No, you might be able to. Well, you
I
call
think
up.
I might be able to. I'll just be a little more consistent and prolific, kind of like. Except I won't be like Seanzview, but I'll be more dedicated to your channel. Maybe I'll be.
But will you be brash?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, listen. I heard your little Seanzview impersonation. That shit's fucking priceless.
You heard my Seanzview impression? You could be on the show.
It's so good.
You call me brash. You call me trash. You call me ass. You come down the Fall River, Massachusetts, I'll put your head in a goddamn...
I will dump you on your crown. You'll have a frown. He said it just
Well, I'm going to have the play button soon before JD, before Joe. They can tout all the subscribers they want. They can talk about, this and that. Joe Cronin makes a bunch of donations. You can make all the donations you want, Joe. You can. Very good. I'm very proud of you. Very happy. And JD, you're going to hit 100,000. You can get more views than me. Go ahead. It doesn't matter.
Why did you call me a failure?
You can call me a failure. You can bash the trash, the brash, all you want. But the fact of the matter is, you'll never do it first. You'll never be the first one to hold this play button up. I did it first. Remember that. Seanzview did it first before you.
Exactly. Yeah, he tried to brag saying he had more views than both y'all guys put together. You and JD at the time, which I don't know what's up with that cat. I really don't watch JD like that. I only watch it because he was on your channel. But hey, what's y'all's opinion on little Bobby Lashley here, man? He's been real kind of. I don't know what's up with that guy,
Dude,
but he's not a bad athlete. He's just real fucking boring to watch. And I don't know if it's him or it's fucking...
No, this is their fault. I know. Well, first of all, yes, he is a little boring anyway. But, dude, in TNA, they made him look as good as possible. And in WWE, they make him look like a dumbass.
Yeah, WWE, I mean, dude, I feel like they're saying fuck you to him on live TV without saying it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. No, it really does. It feels like they're making fun of him or something. It really, seriously.
Yeah, it comes off exactly that way. Like any long-term fan could see, like, they don't fucking like this guy.
You know
what
why?
I mean, look at the shit they're making him do.
It's like they owed someone a favor who said to sign him, and then they immediately realized they didn't want to use him, so they just joked, they goofed on him. It's like they did the same thing with Mike Bennett. Like, you know what I mean? They brought him in, and then they just had Sami Zayn and him just, like, it was like a joke or something. I'm telling you, something is up. And if he could
they shit all over Christian like that, too, for a long time when he came back from TNA.
Yeah,
but debuted on ECW or some shit. And I was like, are you fucking serious? No build-up, no nothing. He just showed up.
Christian's lucky he's white, or he really would have been buried. Because I don't know what it is, bro. If you don't dance, like, it's like, hey, you better. It's almost like Vince forgot. He was like, hey, Bobby, you want to dance? You're a black guy. Oh yeah, you don't dance? Oh, fuck you. Get out there and run around a gymnastics course.
There, and I mean, unless you're fucking like Titus O'Neil, which Titus O'Neil, bro, I mean.
Then you can just fall all over the place.
Well, Titus got some moves. Titus does have some moves. He goes out there and does a little bit of a dance, and Vince loves that. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Vince loves that shit, and him and Vince they're tight. I mean, because he would have been fucking released a long time ago.
Right.
But
he does such good work.
For touching him.
Yeah, he got suspended for like shaking him up or some shit when Daniel Bryan had to initially retire. But it was I forgot the little guy's name that's with him. Apollo. Apollo is that's another guy that, man, such a good fucking wrestler, but so fucking boring. And it's like I don't really I'm not really invested in the guy. He's just fucking boring. You know what I mean? And it's not him. It's the fact that WWE won't give him nothing. You know what I mean? I think you guys talked about it. You and Jake said, give him a gimmick where he just smiles and says, you know, like, I'm better than y'all because of my teeth. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I swear to God, like it was what, months ago, and yeah, Bob, all Apollo's got to do is come out there and smile. It's like, you know why I'm smiling? Because I have more money than anybody in here. And cut a thing where, like,
exactly. You know what I mean? And
do you know how you do that though? Like, I'm dead serious. One night they're all sitting around Titus Worldwide and all that stuff, and I'm not joking about this. Apollo Crews goes like this, like, hey man, I just played the lottery, you know what I mean? And I want to see whatever. And then he wins the lottery. Like he wins on a scratch ticket or something. He gets all this money, and then it goes to his head, and he becomes like a cocksucker, and like just build on that every week. Like, seriously, and it's like it will be so ridiculous that 2 years later you look back. Do you remember how Apollo Crews became this rich, cocky character? No, I don't really remember. Remember he won a scratch ticket? Like, it's just be so funny.
Yeah. Hey, listen, that sounds funny, but that's actually a decent storyline. Like, they'll have promos about it, like, ever since you won that scratch-off ticket, you forgot what Titus Worldwide was about. You know what I mean? And he just takes over and branches off into his own character and wins a fucking belt and does something for a fucking change. You know what I mean?
It doesn't matter what it is. It's just a story. That's
and imagine him staring.
There's nothing creative.
Yeah.
Imagine him staring at Titus.
For him. He needs something.
Imagine him staring at Titus and just being like, I don't need you. You know what, Titus? Like, every week you come out here and you tell me what to do, but how about tonight I tell you what to do? And then Titus is like, listen, man, back off. Nobody tells me, like, what to do, whatever. And Apollo goes, oh, yeah? And he pulls out a wad of cash, and he slaps Titus in the face and then drops it and goes, shine my shoes now.
Yeah, and honestly, listen, give that big-ass Titus O'Neil the gimmick of, I'm sorry to say, but that token black dude that does whatever the other black dude says, kind of like that little guy in control, you know what I mean?
Like, he brings him
Titus O'Neil.
Oh, my God.
Titus O'Neil his bitch.
He's like Titus. He's like his Uncle Tom. Like, oh my God.
Yes, exactly. Listen, I know that sounds kind of crazy, but if they were to do that, Titus O'Neil would do it perfect. He'll be like, yes, sir.
Oh my
yes, sir,
God.
I got you. You know what I mean? Like, if they made Titus like that, that gimmick would, be fucking hilarious. And if Bobby Lashley joined it, they can go against the New Day. You know what I mean? Like, they could do some shit.
Yep. Oh my God, dude. And then Apollo Crews would be like, Titus Worldwide is now cruise control. Like, I don't know. That's stupid, but that's stupid.
You think about it, Darren Young was better than Titus, in my opinion. He made the primetime players, if you ask me, and then they go.
Yeah.
And they take the throw pick away, and they go ahead and they give him, Backlund. We're going to give you a shot. All right, that's great.
No,
we're going to give you a manager. Even better. Who is it?
Oh, my God. That was horrible.
Bob
Dude,
Backlund.
I forgot about that gimmick. And damn, Jake, you reminded me. That shit was horrible. He said, Darren is going to make wrestling great again or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I mean, Darren, he made
jobbing. We're going to make Darren Young great again.
Yeah, exactly. You know what happened is because Darren Young was in the back. He's like, Vince, I just want to tell you, I'm gay. And Vince is like, oh, well, we're going to put you with Bob Backlund.
Yeah, that or he sneezed. He sneezed around Vince, and Vince was like, I'm going to fucking bury this guy.
That's another. That's another troll job. Like, that was so weird, man.
That was awful.
That was awkward to watch. Hey, I don't know if you guys can think of many, but there's a lot of people that have got that shitty, fucking obvious, shitty storyline on TV, and they run with it, and they try to do what they can with it. But with Bobby Lashley right now, an athlete like that who's fucking talented, I mean, you can look at him and people could tune in and just say that dude looks different. He's real big compared to everybody because there's so many, like, there's so many, like, smaller people now in WWE. You know, Lashley's kind of like that old school guy, but, you know, Vince is treating the dude like just like shit, you know what I mean? And he needs something, man. Lashley needs to have some sort of manager or something, you know.
No, I mean,
I'm honestly surprised they didn't put him in the Money in the Bank. I'm honestly surprised they did not, and they gave us this.
Yeah, I'm surprised too. He's still feuding with Sammy, which is, I mean, everyone knows the outcome of the match, so it's kind of like, you know what I mean?
Fire with gasoline.
Yeah, exactly. They're just putting two people out there. I mean, I love Sami Zayn. You know, I don't got a problem with him, but Sami Zayn's another one that really hasn't done anything, and I have no idea why with him because he's fucking amazing.
Hey, boss, everyone shit on the sisters thing, so I think we need to come up with something a little bit more creative. I got it. An obstacle course.
Well, you know what? Because they're like, oh, yeah, you said you're not in the military. What do they do in the military? Obstacle course.
I got NXT Season 1 flashbacks when I saw
I
that
know.
shit.
That's why I said
that shit was bad. That shit was bad. And then, you know, Bobby Lashley squeezing his hand was pretty fucking cringy, too. You know, and the sisters thing, the whole trannies or whatever the fuck those were, that shit was bad.
Yeah.
That shit,
I did laugh that he named the walls after the sisters. I did thought that was kind of funny.
Well, you know, I gotta come out and say this. You know, you brought up Seanzview. This is a little bit off topic, but as you know, I couldn't upload to my Joe Cronin Show channel. So even though it says technically Seanzview is beating me in views, he's not really because